Yes, and good morning. It is morning here. I decided to do a vlog. Just talk about stuff I've been doing lately. Stuff that sometimes I forget to mention. And all the geometry stuff that I've been doing for like the last month. When it rains, it pours, and all these kind of things uh, just kind of came, and all these different ideas, and then you try one thing, and then you find another, and then you know, then you find something else, and you keep. So I've just kept going with this kind of wave of geometrical. Uh, I don't know what to call it. This wave of geometrical information, or anyways, I am a kind of you could say a Renaissance kind of person, but you know, obviously I live in the modern age here, and I just have curiosity, and once I get curious about something, I, um, I just can't let it go until I fully kind of you know investigate, and give it my best shot. Um, like the latest one, the circling of the square. I have tried other methods, which I might go back to. I'm not sure if I've fully investigated those other techniques, but the reason why I'm doing it is, obviously, it's these things can be worked out today with very easily with technology, and perhaps just even a calculator, and a really good compass and measuring um, uh, tools. But my curiosity is how would they have done it, let's say, hundreds of years ago. In my mind, which I might be slightly delusional, but in my mind, I think that there's a geometrical way to do it. I think that it can be done through the use of a geometry, and a drawing compass. In my mind, that I think that it's that easy. Um, and of course, you could, once if I were to find such a method, well, then of course it could be verified through just the simple means of of a calculator and stuff. But and yeah, and actually, and the other thing too is I actually have a really good drawing compass, like you know top of the line kind of thing, made in Germany by a company. I forget the name of the company, but it's a really good um, a drawing compass set. Unfortunately, it's broken, and I need a machinist to fix it. The middle spindle is has been somebody, the previous person jammed it, and the threads have come. They're kind of stripped and jammed, and I wish I knew a really good machinist to actually fix that for me. I actually got it secondhand, and I was like, yeah, you know what, it's broken, but I think in the future I can get somebody to fix this. I think it's repairable, but it's a really good one. And yeah, so anyways, I'm stuck with what I have right now, and I'm using the cheaper stuff to do what I'm doing. But and so that's the geometry stuff. Yeah, and the other thing too is it's also it's been a challenge, right? It's a challenge where it's also an interest of mine. So when I have that kind of a situation, I tend to get more involved in these kinds of things. I know it's not everybody's interest. Yeah, it's like, I'm sure the majority of people out there is like, who cares? Like, who cares about geometry? Who cares about these things from 500 years ago or something? It's like, dude, you're living in the past or something like that. Hey, listen, it's I think it's a quality way of spending my time. I'm not just consuming endless amounts of entertainment and being unproductive. I do other things as well. It's just, like I said, over the last month, all these things have just kind of poured. From the ether or something like that, and I just been like, whoa, I gotta ride this wave, or the tomorrow won't come. Other things, yeah, I'm still waiting to move so I can get a decent workshop and a work area. I've got tons of other ideas and stuff that I want to try to make, and that's also another a very big interest of mine. I love to work with my hands and try to design and kind of make things. And my other area of great interest is it's just a personal kind of thing. I love ancient history, and I love the arts. So yeah, this is just a vlog. Just sitting here in the morning. Thought I'd take the opportunity and just talk about stuff that I don't usually talk about. Bit of an overcast day. I think it's supposed to rain later, so I got out early in the morning and picked up a couple things and getting ready to walk back. And beautiful weather though. Nice cool morning. Oh yeah, right. And there was something else about the squaring of the circle thing. I have not spent any time um, researching this. Look, I have not watched any videos on YouTube or anywhere else regarding um, other people's um, discussions on this subject, or I have not gone to any other websites seeing how this was mathematically solved, right? Um, you know, there's a good and a bad to that, and for me, there's more good because um, my mind isn't distracted in other people's investigations. I'm doing this strictly on just how I could do it. I'm pretending that there is nothing else out there, and I'm not looking for just a simple mathematical equation where you could just punch that into your calculator and go, oh, here's squaring the circle, done. Um, I'm not interested in that. That's boring. I'm interested in actually finding an old school, just with a compass and a straight edge method, a geometrical method for squaring the circle. I don't want to run through 50 pages of formulas and stuff like that. I mean, I hate that stuff. And it's boring, and it's like, why? There has to be a geometrical way of doing this, just with a drawing compass. In my mind, that's where I'm at. I'm going like, no, there is a way. Like, I've convinced myself, and I have to find it. And when I do, it'll probably be something which is so easy and straightforward. That's just the way things work. Sometimes the hard work is just finding it and exploring and experimenting, and then once you find it, you're like, wow, man, this is so easy. This is ridiculous. How come nobody else showed this before, right? That's what the squaring of the circle thing is for me. It's a geometrical challenge. Like I've already discussed before, I'm not into talking about the other subject matters of all various different kinds of subjects regarding these things. The doctrines, ideologies, and this and that, and that's not my strength. Yeah, I would do that no justice anyway. So, if that's all that you're looking for, man, there's hundreds of great folks out there who can talk about this stuff for hours on end, thousands of hours on end probably. But I'm into geometry. Yeah, that's just my mind kind of works that way. Maybe there's other reasons for that. I don't know. Maybe there's some something the ancient inside of me or something like that. It just wants to investigate these things. But and I need some more graph paper. I'm running out of graph paper. And people might ask, hey, why do you use a graph paper? Like, that's, some people might consider that to be cheating or something like that. Well, it's just convenient for me. That's all. And it's readily available. It's not expensive. My overhead is extremely inexpensive. I can get 100 sheets of graph paper for a couple of bucks, and I've got a drawing compass which I bought at the dollar store, and pencils, and and pens and stuff like that. I just have bare essential items and materials that I need. In fact, I think the biggest investment I've made so far is the protractor, which cost me $5 from Staples. And I had to walk, 15 kilometers that day to go get it. So that's been my biggest investment. Probably my bigger investment is the walk, not the $5. So. Yeah, other than that, I'm just waiting. I kind of have a metaphorical delayed flight. So I'm just waiting for other things to happen, and during that time, maybe I can get a few more of these other things done, such as these geometry challenges and questions that I've had. And yeah, and I think that's it. Thought I'd take the opportunity to do a vlog, and hopefully I'll be back with some more geometry here. And that's about it.